This way can deal with both. And then of course then you move your body behind it and it becomes a very powerful punt, a strike, but also at the same time you're defending and attacking. Yeah? Alright, so then once you can open the joints, once you have that state in the joints, then you're able to, like what Lewis was doing, you're able to take force, like what I showed with this one, take force and still be able to move the joint, okay? So then that means that if I borrow you, that means you won't be having to, like against a strike, if he can do that, he won't have to then cover like a leg check or a block like that and then shoot off. What it means is that if you're in the right place, if you can control the center, you can defend and attack simultaneously, yeah? So rather than if a punch is coming here, rather than me going sort of like that and then shooting off, which is fine, or you know, going around and doing something like that, which is brilliant, perfect as well, you can do, it's more efficient if if there's a big if you could pull it off under pressure. So if you're pushing into me, yeah, under pressure, to be able to defend and attack at the same time, not to go 1, 2, but just to go, so both here and here, everything is linked to go forward at the same time. So you just basically go like that. You basically, elbow covers the line of attack and you hit with this. We'll do this in a second, but to make you guys understand how actually difficult it is to do that, to have it so, let's say there's two outlets. There is this one that's going straight, like for Bong Sao, right? So let's pick Bong Sao. So from here, this is going straight to the target there, right? As this is going straight to the target, this is arcing to the same target. So my elbow is, the direction of the elbow is an arc, like a rainbow to here, right? In my mind's eye. See how it's going like that? If you chop off my forearm, elbow is doing this. Not this. People Bong Sao like this, not like that. That's a misunderstanding, huge misunderstanding of Bong Sao and Wing Chun. People think it's a block, a punch comes in and you block and you do something like that. You use Bong Sao sort of like that, but that's a block. You might as well just be doing karate block, right? Bong Sao is not a block. Bong Sao is one of the most, if not the most offensive movement in Wing Chun, because it works like a drill. You've got, for a drill to work, right, you need to have it on and you need to be pushing forward onto the wall. Otherwise it won't work. If I held the drill here, don't push forward, I just go zzz, nothing's going to happen, it just spins. Or if it's off and I push it forward, I can't drill a hole. It requires the forwardness and the spinningness. Or the corkscrew is the same, right? So Bong Sao is the same. It's not, a lot of people sort of with the Bong Sao, they think about the problem is here, or the problem is, they say in Chi Sao, right? There's force here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift up against it. It's not like that. What it is from here, as you hold strong, so Tai Gong, rise up so the joint can take force. From here, I want to go straight to the target, okay? The wrist is going to go straight to the target as the elbow is arcing around. So it sort of starts to look like that, you know? And at that point, it starts to unbalance the person, right? Yeah. And then if I do it slower, from here, can hit. So that, you know, so you can feel at any point, it's actually going at you and hitting, but you feel there's power here. Yeah. Whereas if I just went for power here, usually this will happen. Now you know I can't hit you. It's a game at this point. You're going down, I'm going up. You know, it might look like a good Bong Sao, but it's not. Or if I just go for the hit, it'll be like that. I can't even deal with this. Yeah. Whereas this way can deal with both. And then of course then you move your body behind it, and it becomes a very powerful punt, a strike, but also at the same time you're defending and attacking. Yeah. So what I want you guys to do.